welcome back to some more Oblivion. This time, this is going to go right before the live stream that I'm going to be doing later on. I apologize for yesterday for the lack of a live stream, but don't worry, today we're going to be doing that, and you're being annoying, speaker. Okay, whatever. If it's being annoying, you can do it. Give me a second.
It's about time.
Yeah, it is. Alright. So I need to reset it because apparently sometimes it doesn't do what I think it should do. So anyway, this time I'm going to be talking about what I believe is wrong with my mod, or what my suspicions is. I'm not going to say clearly what it is because I don't know. It is just my assumption. So what I think is wrong with my mod is the fact that all of the meshes and textures that I might have kind of taken, don't really want to say that, but that's technically what happened. All the meshes that I've taken and the textures and stuff like that are linked into a certain directory path. So like, you know, you have your C drive and then your users and stuff like that. This one must be specific, where it goes to the Oblivion directory and says, okay, I'm looking for through this directory and then through the meshes and stuff like that. Whereas since I kind of got rid of that directory, it's probably going, oh, well, there's no textures or no nothing here. And that's probably why it's wrong. So that's, I don't know if I could switch it so that way it goes to the new directory so I can get it to work. But yeah, that's so far what I think. So if anybody knows any way of fixing that, let me know. I would love to fix it. Like, this is another set that I want to make. It is known as Dremore. I have another one listed on Dremore through the mod. I'm actually changing what it looks like to this set because it looks really nice, actually. And the sword, don't mind the sword. I'm deciding if I want the sword to be it, but it's definitely not going to be the sword. As far as I know of, I'm going to go with Chain Hall. So, the last Oblivion video that I made, or that I recorded recently, stated that I was going to do an Adventure Quest Worlds live stream yesterday. That was the plan. But
go ahead.
The plan had to be changed because I wasn't feeling well. Again, mind you, it's always Friday. And not only that, I just didn't feel like doing it. They had so many issues on the release that everybody had to keep relogging in for the fixes to take effect. It's like, I'm just going to sit and wait until they actually are profoundly calm that it has been fixed. And then I'm just going to sit here, sip on an iced tea type of thing, and just wait. And then I went to sleep. And then when I got back up, and I came over to my computer slash tower slash laptop slash whatever you want to call it, and they fixed it. And now what I'm trying to see is, should I start streaming like right away when it's like 2 in the morning? And I'm like, no, because who's gonna watch Adventure Quest Worlds and play it at the same time, or just watch in general for just me playing Adventure Quest Worlds, doing the 2 newest releases, and seeing if I can get the Nolgath class right away. And by the way, I can't because I need some items that I don't have, so hooray. So I'm going to show you the set I want to make. That is Dremore set. Yeah, that's mostly pretty much all I really wanted to talk about, was that if you're, so this is going to be Camtasia'd, and well, yeah, this is going to be Camtasia'd and what do you call it? This is going to be Camtasia'd and Movie Maker right after I'm done recording, and I'm apparently missing the shield. It should be like right in here. It's in my broom house. So yeah, so I'm gonna introduce you guys to the mod that I'm going to show you guys how to actually like go through it and stuff like that as well. So is it in here? Yeah, I redid the mod. I redid all the mods and stuff like that, and I did some other ones as well. Where is it? There it is.
Was it something I said?
No, Activir. I really love his whole voice and stuff like that. It's amazing. It fits Dremore so well. And yeah, I'll be playing that mod later on as well. I probably won't be doing most of its stuff maybe on stream, because most of it's just waiting around, killing stuff and all that. But yeah, so this is Dremore's stuff. If it is just like Drax, I don't know how the hood and the mask is going to work though. But if this will be able to work just like how Drax's works, Drax's equipment weighs about 10 items. Not including the weapon. 10 items for the apparel. Whereas if Dremore gets all of this stuff plus the 2 rings and the amulet to work, or just a necklace to work, he will have 11 items. And I don't want to go like go through what do you call it? I don't want to go and code them all, and then it's like, well, you have to do a lot of changes. It's like, okay. So to proceed through my mod and stuff like that, you need to go to the Anvil main gate. There are 2 things you're going to need to go to. There are 2 places in Anvil you need to go to do my mod. Mostly it's just a compilation, I guess you could say, or just an overhaul with just a whole bunch of mods just mixed in together. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to the Mages Guild. Inside, as long as you're not stealing or anything. You want to read this book right here. It is the original mod was created by Bobo, but I want to create my own one to work. But when I tried doing that, it wouldn't let me go through with the script for it, so I couldn't really do anything about it. So when you do that, you get this ability known as Summon Chest. I've already shown it. So once you do it, you'll hear a thunder sound, which really isn't really the spell that I want, and then you create a chest. You can create multiple of them, but if you create a second one, if you pick it, like if you open up that one and then it gets rid of it, all your items are gone. And then what you're going to be doing is, if you want to have Drax's set when it is done, and I am able to create all the other sets, I'm currently making text documents filled with all of their stuff and the original mods that they come from, and not to mention that the original items' names are as well, and what their abilities are and stuff like that. So you need to go to a window to Shack for Sale. That'll change. And then once you go in here, it literally just looks like the Imperial City House. Everything looks the same, except for I think I got rid of a broom and a pitcher, because apparently it's supposed to generate on the floor. But if you go near the door, jump, you'll see an alien reliquary, which will have Drax's stuff. And it'll also have this right here. That is a test as we speak. It was because I wanted to test to see like if it was because that it was all clothing, which I wouldn't think it was. So pretty much what I ended up doing was I changed the Drek Knight armor into a clothing like this, because I wanted to see if I could do that. And technically I can, but it just doesn't work. So again, I'm going to be live streaming Adventure Quest Worlds at around 10 a.m., 10, 11 a.m. Eastern time, obviously because I live in the Eastern time zone. So yeah, goodbye guys, see you guys tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. Goodbye guys.